headquarters. This is where 14-year-old Jamal Woon spends a lot of his time coming up with crazy ideas for future videos. The young visualist has recently been creating a huge buzz across all the boroughs of London.
Stay focusing on I. Couple guys be telling lies. Like Jamal, I know where you look. Stop thinking you're sick, I'll be touching outside. With my team, I'll load up them. I'm right off your got those I ain't lying. We both know that you all stop acting our dog. With the team, you'll cut a guy. Whoa, whoa.
How can I put it? Jamal Woon. I found out about Jamal Woon. I was surfing the internet looking at some videos of some artists and people who I've worked with, and then I came across a video by some guys called Brotherhood who I've been working with, and Jamal shot the video. And me, I'm very what's the word? I'm very picky of people I choose to reach out to and work with as well. So what I did is I've watched the video and I've analysed the editing and how it was done and the grade, and just looked at things that you look, just quality control of what was done, and it was very good. Like, it's done very well.
Start saying names, I knew you way back in the day, but when I wanted change, you wanted to act and beef. Now I'm doing my own thing, so it's like.
So I'm here with 14-year-old Jamal Woon, who is obviously an upcoming video director and just a media mogul in the making. Where are we at right now, Jamal?
Currently at Minami HQ.
And how often? What do you come? Do you come here often?
Yeah, when I'm educating myself, you know, just come chill, relax.
So for people that don't know, obviously, who Jamal Woon is, how would you describe yourself to them?
A young director, aspiring director. Started around the age of 6. Drawing up scripts all the time, going out filming just random things, and then kind of pushing myself a lot more.
Yo, listen, I'm on a search for the perfect one. Tried and error, you can say that's where the search begun.
Where do you see Jamal Woon as a brand, as a logo, as yourself, as a young director in, say, 5 or 6 years?
Not young. No, I think I'll be having a lot more, what I expect of myself to is have a lot more intake on work. In 5 or 6 years time, I hopefully will have that intake and that professional level of work, should I say, because I love what I do, but I also want to at least take it to a high level where I have that bigger budget and I can just do crazy things like out on a block of a car or something. That's what I want to do.
That's the pyrotechnic things there.
Yeah.
But, you know what it is? What I found out the other day is that you've already started that. Like you've already started like treatments with, say, big names. Like for a young person like yourself, that's crazy, man. Because I know, hand on heart.
Keep glued to the screens for that.
That's
no Jamal with production. Yeah, no.
That's no 14-year-old would even have the ambition to actually approach that like the way you did. So where do you get the ambition and strive to do something like that? Because that's crazy.
I mean, also having the management team that I do, the team behind me, I guess that I can approach a professional and be like, hello sir, and explain what I'd like to do with that. Or if they approach me, I can easily just be like, okay, ask them a quick brief and then approach it. I just approach it like any work. I don't approach it as it's big work or little work. Work is work at the end of the day, and I like to do it. Like, the fact that I can get paid for it makes it all better, because it's like you're being paid to do something that you love.
The truth is, I think about you more than some of the time. Having to live without you now, another summer's gone by.
Trust, love, I still believe that we're meant to be. I didn't mean to hurt. I think about you more than some of the time. Having to live without you now, another summer's gone by. Trust, love, I still believe that we're meant to be. I didn't mean to hurt. I think about you more than some of the time. Having to live without you now, another summer's gone by.
Alright, so say for example, the area that you're from, Merton, to some people it's known as the hood, innit? Certain areas within there, you got hotspots. Yeah. How did you manage to break away from that cycle and leave that compared to people who are, say, still entrapped within that life?
My mum never let me out of the house. No. Honestly, I guess when I did leave the house, I just kept my head down, and from the age of 6, I knew what I wanted, I guess. But there were times where I was peer pressured into doing the negative. But I guess that just makes me, like, I knew that I wasn't that's not what I wanted, and I was never, well, I wouldn't say I was never struggling, but I refused to go down an illegal path while struggling. If anything, I was just going to be like, cool, you know, I had to take advantages of all the opportunities I did have. Even if I was going to somewhere like Brighton, I was able to get away from that and see different things other than the hood. Well, yeah, other than the negative, I should say. And I mean, you can see it, and then all that does is just gives you another image, an idea. Fully, I'd say, look at everything around you. Don't become a product of another person. I mean, only you can control how you feel and how you maneuver yourself. If you feel that you are, like, I know certain people that do a lot of rapping, music in general, but rapping more mainly. If a lot of those people are very good. I mean, there's stuff like they can add punchlines to their music, but they're rapping about a lot of negative things. It's not that hard to easily just pick up a pen and a pad, listen to an instrumental and be like, all right, cool, let's rap about something else. You know, I mean, I do a little bit of rapping myself, and I've never really written lyrics that are in a negative way. I mean, as much as you can do it, it's easy to just fall into that trap and just write. And I know a lot of people use it as a means to get at other people, but then you need to look at it like you're putting yourself at jeopardy. I mean, yes, you're addicted to this. Like, so you say you need money. You can't get that money if you're stuck in jail or somewhere else. And I mean, it's easy to just go, I couldn't say it's easy to get a job, but you can find other means of getting money instead of going on a legal path.
And that's exactly what 14-year-old Jamal Woon has demonstrated. Director in the making, well, in the making already a director himself. So look out for this guy, Jamal Woon. Big logos, big brand names. When you see them on them big videos there, you know where you saw the interview first, right?